This is a really different kind of video. I did one of these videos a long time ago when I was making the bean burrito, refried beans. So what I want to do now is start exploring what happens after the alienation, what happens during the alienation, what happens after the abuse, what happens after you've actually, when you're in this situation of you've actually got to survive now, and your finances are really limited, your health is totally depleted, and you've got a humongous, you don't even know how to wrap your head around it. So one of the things that I did was I stepped down massively, and I cooked, and I lived, dare I say, a bit frugally, a lot frugally, but the thing is I was still able to eat really well. And one of my absolute passions always has been about cooking. And so I'm not into fancy cooking or anything like that, but I know how to put pieces together, lots of things together, and what works, sometimes what doesn't work as well. And so here comes, I thought, well, you know what? For somebody who's actually been through it, myself, through what? Been through as an alienated child and life just going really, really crap, and just kind of, in sometimes, not crap's not right the word, but difficult, and I made stupid mistakes and all, and whatever, through having left my ex-wife, and living in the car, being homeless, paying tons of money, wanting to, taking all the debt and so on, and leaving really very, very, very little for myself. So, and I'm making choices to have to leave other narcissist situations, which put me in a financial bind as well. And then also, while you're struggling as an alienated parent with your well-being, how do you cope? Well, I cope by cooking, by food and so on, by growing my own fresh herbs and everything. So I'm going to start making some videos. I might actually make another little channel for this, specifically for this, like food recovery from narcissistic abuse. I don't know. Can you help me come up with a name for that? What that channel, what do I call it? And it's the kind of channel that it's got to be food. I grow in the veg and stuff, whatever, but it's got to be the food, hasn't it? And how do you cook on a budget? And how do you actually how do you survive in these times, generally, whether you've been abused or not? And I think we're all being abused in some kind of way by the systems that run us. It's like Jesus said in the Bible, isn't it? It's about the powers and principalities. That's what we're in battle with. That's what we've got to watch out for. And powers and principalities are the ones that are messing about with our finances and messing about with our ways of living and taking away our freedoms and so on. So anyways, right, so amidst all that lot, let's have a little bit of creativity. Now, please, 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 this is not undermining the fact that you're struggling. It's not undermining the fact that you are poor, in a sense, in the way that I would say, for me, have had just no money, hardly any money at all. Let's see what we can do with that difficult situation so that we can actually create something that's cheap, that's of sustenance, that keeps us alive, that keeps us well, that keeps our mind active, that gives us little goals that we can achieve, that we can go, yeah, okay, actually maybe we can actually cook for other people. Maybe go out to the homeless people, whatever, and cook for them, or friends, and bring a friend over if you got any friends left. And I got no friends left. To be honest with you, the friends that I did have, I don't want them as friends, because I want real friends, true friends who would actually be there for me in the way that I would be there for them, to give up their time. But I love cooking for people. Regardless, I'm not expecting anything in return. I would just literally cook for them. So there's the intro on this one. And on the next video, I'm going to release this real soon, because I'm actually in the middle of making a cheap dish. And I want to talk you through it, talk through how this dish came about, and take you through some more dishes over the periods of time, baking and the healthier ways, and how to use your herbs and spices and whatever else have you. If that sounds good, if that sounds like a winner, then click on that like, right? Subscribe to this, click on the like, down in the comments down there, tell me what it is that you want to see as far as the frugal living, the healthy living, the cooking and all that kind of stuff. Because I'll tell you what, if there's any kind of passion you ever see me was like, lifting up, this is it. It's the cooking, it's the making for you, so you can actually do this stuff too. And I'll tell you what, it is a tremendous amount of fun, and it ain't like the cookbooks. So, right there, please like, share, subscribe. Tell me what it is that you want and how you feel about the idea of here's narcissistic abuse, victims, survivors, while you're in it and after you've come out of it. How do you recover? This is a kind of video of like, not just the mindfulness and the things and whatever, but cooking. Yeah? So what do you think? What do you reckon? Can you? Tell me. Right. I'm going to start cracking on with some stuff now, right? And brilliant stuff. I'll see you in a sec. Well, after a bit. Bye.